Hey, how's it going, my fellow freelancers? My name is Morgan, and welcome to another Anthem video. I'm back again with another Masterwork showcase, and for those of you that don't know, the Ranger Javelin is my favorite to play as of right now, mainly because I like the versatility that they offer in regards to abilities and overall effectiveness, and their ultimate is extremely effective as well. I set out at launch to create a build for my Ranger that allowed me to get my ultimate as often as possible, mainly focusing on stacking ultimate speed inscriptions on my gear, but all of that changed when I discovered what is probably my favorite gear piece for the Ranger, and arguably one of the best for the Ranger as a whole. This particular gear piece is the Last Argument Grenade, the Masterwork variant of the Frag Grenade. This grenade, in combination with some ultimate speed inscriptions on my components, allows me to get my ultimate back over the course of roughly 60 seconds. The Masterwork inscription is what makes this gear piece work so well, which is hitting enemies as 700% ultimate charge. Every time I hit an enemy with this grenade, I get 700% of my ultimate charge rate back. With this, it takes me roughly 3 to 4 grenades to get my ultimate, which, as long as there are enemies around, is about every 60 to 90 seconds. The inscriptions that I got on this initially were ability damage, repair amount, shotgun ammo, and gear damage, and while not the best, it does work for the time being until I can mass craft these until I can get one with perfect rolls. The best use I have for this as of right now from all the testing I've done is using it on Ash Titans. As they start spawning their elementals, I can place a grenade right in the middle of them and get over half of my ultimate charge back in one grenade. Comboing the enemies will increase that even further, but even without the combo, Last Argument allows you to gain insane amounts of ultimate energy back in seconds, which in turn allows me to dish out huge damage to the bigger, more lethal targets. Outside of Ash Titans, if you're doing strongholds or any mission where you can funnel enemies into a choke point, such as the platform defense on Tyrant Mine, you can constantly keep your ultimate ready to go with just a few well-placed grenades. Any activity where there will be a ton of enemies at once, this has been my go-to piece of gear. This is one of those particular pieces where you truly have to use it the way it's meant to be used if you want to see the absolute best results, or it's just going to end up being useless. So if you're not actively getting into the fray of large groups of enemies or comboing groups, the Last Argument might not fit with your particular playstyle, but I will say that this has been in my grenade slot since I got it, as it does make that much of a difference. Unfortunately, this drop is down to RNG, as it's not tied to a hard mode difficulty pool like the Avenging Herald, but if you can get your hands on one of these, coupling it with a good primer and some low gear cooldowns, you'll be using your ultimate far more times than you can count. This is one of the gear pieces that satisfies that power fantasy and feels unique amongst some less than stellar masterworks. Definitely give it a go if you get one, you will not be disappointed. I do want to know what you all think of this particular gear piece if you happen to have it. If not, what is your favorite gear piece for the hero or javelin that you play? Let's talk it out in the comment section below. So definitely check out the Last Argument if you have one. It is an amazing piece of gear to have. But with that being said, that brings us to the end of the video. Once again, my name is Morgan. Thank you all for watching today's video, and I will see you all next time.